Oh, and welcome back to Alan Wake 2. Let us continue with Saga uh, in Watery, where she explores the coffee world and generally she tries to head in the direction of trailer park. Thank you. Now, let's see. You can go away. Now, I was worried about the flashlight, right? Now, there are a few things. First, that reloading a save restores your flashlight. Second, that enemies will start dropping resources more aggressively if you run out of something. Also, I just found the battery. Ain't that nice? So you kinda probably will not run out entirely out of the resources. Saga, why is there paint buckets?
Another locked box.
Huh. So we have a diamond. We have 3 stripes, but the symbol is the same. 3 stripes and 2 stripes. Do we have 1 stripe anyway? That doesn't help. We have a square. 1, 2. No, we have 2 and 3. But no 1. Because 2 is triangle on a triangle. Okay. 3 is 2 triangles next to each other. There is a circle. And the orientation is unknown. Cool. I just feel like this could have been the second symbol. And that could have been the third symbol. But that leaves the first one unknown. Well, that doesn't work. Also, you point me that there is a hint somewhere. Yeah. But you do not show it anywhere. So that is mighty peculiar. Okay. Let's see. Getting the Anderson brothers on board would be a big win for us, so I'm offering a $100 Superstore gift card plus a year's worth of free coffee at the Oh Dear Diner to whoever gets those two to join. Let's get recruiting. Propane tank and crossbow bolts. Now I can actually store the tank, I don't need that one. I can store it right away. Let's see, I would rather leave extra crossbow, extra bow with me, cause I am using crossbow that could come in handy. There are some supplies down there. Let's have a look at them. Oh wow, a rifle ammo. And I don't even have a goddamn rifle.
I'm pressing the button, but it's not broadcasting. That green light is supposed to be red.
Which light?
This one here. Donna's grandson wrote down instructions for me, but I can't for the life of me remember where I put them.
You sure you're not on the air?
Yeah, green means off, red means on. Or was it? No, that's right. I need a red light here.
Oh, have you tried just mashing all these buttons?
Oh, raspberries. That's... Which button did you press?
This one right here. Nope, that wasn't it.
I'm gonna call Donna's grandson.
Hello?
Tapio? Sorry, I misdialed.
No, you didn't. I was still on the line.
Can we get Tapio off the line? I need to call Donna's grandson.
Must be all this rain botching up your connection. If it keeps up, that bunker out back could flood again. A girl drowned in that bunker last time it flooded. No, that girl drowned in Cauldron Lake. Wrong. That was the Anderson girl. Different girl.
Can we please focus on making the green light red?
What about this button here with the sticky note that says on off?
Yes, that's the one. Okay, let's press that and see if it...
My first watery visit. I'm staying near the Lighthouse Trailer Park at a nice little spot just off the road. It's very quiet here during the day. At night, not so much. I've never been too nervous and can sleep through an earthquake, but here, I don't know, something just feels off. The animals act weird. They're restless at night, making weird noises and running away. And I could swear I hear someone moving around, circling. I'm going to give it one more night and then move on. Yeah, pets. Whoever's rewriting the reality, they are doing pet like real dirty. Like, no. Pet felt like a genuinely nice guy, and here he just feels entirely cuckoo. It even maybe feels personal. Why would you rewrite him that way? Why would, like, let's imagine that Scratch is doing the rewrite. Okay, so does he gain something from that? I mean, maybe Pat could have given Scratch some airtime, right? But maybe Pat, for one reason or
The
another,
page
refused.
said I'd run into a cultist here. On your toes, Saga.
So this way to the coffee place. Kalevala Knights are here to help with all your float making needs. Do we have any float making needs?
Can't open this with my bare hands.
Yeah, that would need a bolt cutter, which we do not have at the moment. Those are some nice bikes that they have here. Huotari swung the knife, stabbing again and again. Huotari butchered his victim with his puuko knife. Okay, we might have another lunchbox situation around here. Nope.
Another one of those lunchboxes.
Right. It must be so exciting to be the story's hero. Honestly, I'm a bit jealous. I wish I could be the protagonist or something. Oh, I have actually quite a lot of them. Reward offer for the cultist who recruits Thor and Odin. See, nursery rhymes. Oh, we do have a number of them. At a second, we have some dolls.
Makes sense.
It has nice details, but it gives me the creeps. Why is L the doll? What is that, a sledgehammer? Do wise old men usually carry those? Mother doll. Holding the belly. A bit on the nose for my taste. Oh, we have much more. Stashes. We have another in the lottery. Let's see. The story. Still says for later. I have 9 pages in total, right? That feels strange. I thought I picked up 9 and I used to have more than 0, so... But that's okay. Now then, that could be used to backtrack, right? Right. About that one. I think I was a bit silly, because if you look like this, it's a coffee mug in an arch. And yes, I did look it up. Because I don't know why, it's just like got lodged into my brain that it must be a flat thing. Okay, now we have a key. And with that key we can return. And open the stash. Easy as pie. M and T were supposed to be on patrol last night but didn't show. If anyone hears anything from them, let me know. M and T. First, another code stash. Members M and T. Mulligan and Thornton. Another thing that bothers me that we passed, but it never actually played out, is if you walk a bit this way, well, maybe not a bit, so around this place I noticed
Another Alex Casey lunchbox?
you can do anything you put your mind to, Hira, so long as what you put your mind to is part of the story. Should have now 18, right? That's no, that's the lunchbox case. Give me the case with the lunchboxes. Thank you. This one. And motorcycle club. Well, Saga, you certainly are a protagonist. I do have now 18. So that is cool. Do I want to increase reload speed? Do I want to hit the damaged enemies? No, these upgrades are completely horrible. So either this one or maybe this one.
Saga strained to pull the string of the crossbow back as far as she could. To her surprise, the latch adjusted to accommodate her. The next bolt would stop a monster.
Oh, that is exactly what I would love to. Now I feel like we can go to the water trailer park. Just a final check, but I don't think... What is that path? Feels like it's another way, yeah, to the to the trailers. And that is just the way somewhere else, and I expect Saga to turn me around violently.
I need to find my way back.
Yep. Right. And now. A cultist, you say? Let's first save our progress. Another cat notice, by the way. take first aid courses. Someone's life might depend on it. Some float number 17 donuts. The fisher's life. Now, let's see. I definitely don't need rifle ammo. Thank you very much. Have stacks of 20, by the way. Let's see. Do I want to keep carrying 7 bolts with me? I mean, I still have inventory space, so probably yes. Unless I get, of course, like, let's move 2 of them maybe. Because this way, if one is lost, then I have a nice stack. Otherwise, it will just keep going into this stack. I don't think I will find many more bolts. I think I was saved here, right? 11, yeah. Now.
Mercetter is not afraid of the rough questions.
Sure. You tell them, Mayor. Is there anything over this way? No, just the water. White House Trailer Park.
It's in the rain.
Yay! The Anderson brothers.
The water. Or take a bath. Ever again. Moonshine. Only drink the moonshine, brother.
Don't look like cultists.
That's not helping. I don't feel like myself. Don't know how to fight it.
No,
Too old.
don't lose your brother.
Excuse me. I'm looking for the Anderson trailer.
What? Sweetie pie, right on time. Like we were just saying, it's not true. The lies to hurt you and make you weak. Don't believe a word. They believe because deep down, they want to be told what to think. We're different. Rebels! You must stop it before it turns real.
And that's my intention.
Don't be part of the story. Make the story. Stop the hell of it!
These old drunks don't seem affected by the horror story like the other locals are. Do they know what's happening here?
Ask them.
How do you know about the story?
Same as you, of course, sweetie pie. We are family. The Andersons. Vikings. Gods. It's so good to finally see you, Saga. I am your great uncle Odin, and this is your long-lost Murfad, Thor.
is your grandfather, and I am the All-Father.
Now the question is, are they drunk? Or is there truth
Just as crazy as everyone else.
to their words?
Just as caught in it. I need to stay focused. I need to check out the trailer.
You have things to do, sweetie pie. We don't want to keep you from your business. You can come see us anytime at our resting place, Valhalla Nursing Home.
Your name is Anderson?
Same as you, kiddo. Thor Anderson, Odin Anderson, the old gods of Asgard. That's our band. You are Saga Anderson, goddammit. A Viking goddess.
I like the sound of that. Thor, Odin, Saga. All Norse-inspired. Plus the same last name. A coincidence?
There are no
Did the
coincidences
horror
in this
story
story.
change their names to match mine?
Or are you part of the story? Simple as that.
So, do you know where the Anderson trailer is?
Right behind us. We've been looking after it since you left.
Uh-huh. Thanks for your help.
Anytime, kiddo.
I mean, not the Scratch's story, but the original Alan story. Although, like, it was changed by Scratch, so... Who wrote Saga? Pretty sure that Alex Casey is Alan's character. But if Saga is Scratch's, then what if Saga betrays Alan in the end? Or Alex?
It looks like you two have had a bit too much fun.
She sees right through us, bro. She has the power. This calls for a fucking celebration. Our little Saga all grown up and finally home. Sure, we've had a few sips. Just a taste. The famous Anderson moonshine. Oh, nectar of the gods. You want some?
No thanks. Have you seen any strange people in deer masks?
I haven't drunk enough for that yet. You can see all sorts of wonderful things when you make your way down the bottle. Even more so with just one eye.
Okay. Never mind.
Alright, fact versus fiction. Claims he's my granduncle and that Thor is my grandfather. Okay, maybe this one? Yeah. Let's see. So the story is giving me wacky relatives now. Still, there is something off about these guys. Not exactly an uncommon surname, though. Anytime I asked Mom about her home or family, she shut down. I have no idea who my grandparents are. Thor, or Freya, Saga, we all have Norse first names too. Is her mother Freya, right? Could be a coincidence. A pretty big one, but...
Oh, fucking hell. What time is it? Gotta head back to the bus soon, brother. The Rusky is itching to leave us behind every chance he gets.
More of those kids' lunchboxes.
You can overcome adversity and achieve your goals. 7 fragments. And that brings me to yet another case. Lunchboxes in watery. Nice. We do have all of them from the watery now.
Do you think we missed Audie's show? Who cares?
Excuse me.
That depressing tango shit is bad for your head, bro. Too much truth in it. Drags me down. Hero's tango is uplifting. Music for the soul.
Hello, Yako. Who is this incredibly attractive martial arts master? It's me, your brother, Ilmo. I now recognize you, but Ilmo, why are you dressed like that? Deerfest is almost here, which means we're chopping the prices on all of our custom-designed Deerfest parade floats. Floats created by the award-winning team at Kalevala Knights Motorcycle Club, winners of the last year's trophy for Best Deerfest float featuring an animal that is not deer. That very team. And you're gonna get a kick out of our latest float designs. We've done it all. Deerfest floats, restaurant floats, floats shaped like things we can't show on television. Our floats are the best way to impress your friends, propose to your partner, or throw shade at an office colleague. And we don't do just Deerfest. Our floats are a perfect gift for weddings, birthdays, bar mitzvahs, or your Scenaria. Our floats will punch up any special occasion. But why take our word for it? Let's hear it from one of our many, many happy customers.
I was at Deerfest
Tapio.
last year. The flows were pretty good. One of them was a swan.
And that was the people liked it. And there you have it. Award-winning floats now at reduced prices that will knock you off your feet. Order yours today.
These things genuinely put a smile on my face. They are so unhinged, so unfiltered, so raw. I felt like the Yako actor at a certain moment started cracking, and like you can kind of maybe see it. Maybe I can actually find it. Wait a second, where is my TV?
Hello, Yako. Who is this incredibly attractive martial arts master? It's me, your brother, Ilmo. I now recognize you, but Ilmo, why are you dressed like that? Deerfest is almost here, which means we're chopping the prices on all of our custom-designed Deerfest parade floats. Floats created by the award-winning team at Kalevala Knights Motorcycle Club, winners of the last year's trophy for Best Deerfest float featuring an animal that is not deer. That very team. And you're gonna get a kick out of our latest float design.
I thought maybe right now.
We've done it all. Deerfest floats, restaurant floats.
But anyway, let's not drag that too much. I have invaded somebody's property, and I'm just rummaging through it, like there is no tomorrow. Because why not? That would be a toilet. That is FBI level of deduction, people. Now, oops, hit something. That is yet Another trailer. Shotgun shells. That is nice to see. Somebody's been working out over here. How do you... Oh, okay, on the floor. Where do your elbows go? Oh, okay, maybe it's... But there are pillows. Yeah, maybe not for your head. Yeah, it was probably just for some sit-ups with a bar. That is a lot of pills. Remzol. Also chemicals in the bathtub. That's super sus. But some very buffed up dude. Okay, very buffed up person lives in here. Dear Mom, as I promised, I'm writing to you now that we've settled in. We're doing great and busy as ever at the big city. Jim's working hard and landed a promotion. We're going to celebrate by going to a hot new restaurant that Connie recommended. Laura's doing well in school. She'll have her pick of any college with the grades she's been getting. So proud of my little girl. I've been busy making our apartment into a home, training staff, plus shopping for furniture. Who knew finding a decent chase along would be so hard? All doing well. Don't you worry about us. Hope all is well with you too. Love, Megan. Megan. This does not feel like there is a girl living anywhere near this place. I don't know, that feels fishy. Okay, I doubt there is anything this way. So my trailer is supposed to be trailer 2, right? Okay, some of them are inaccessible due to flood. Kinda, sorta makes sense. Maybe we can get a bit more supplies over here. Batteries. Thank you. I really like collecting batteries. It warms up my soul. Now, I guess it is time to hit the trailer.
Reeks of booze.
What did you expect of these guys? The plot chickens. Murder at the Manor House by now an architectural mystery by Margaret Formal.
A pun book from Ilmo. Are we close in the story? That might explain some of his behavior.
The plot chickens by Reese Watts. Excellent puns for the comedian in your life, because I know you love a good pun, Ilmo.
Did I leave the Bureau in this fictional reality?
Which bureau? Which bureau? Agent Anderson, our deepest condolences for your loss. The Bureau knows it's an incredibly hard time for you. I personally can assure you we are committed to your well-being and will allow the time needed for your recovery from this tragedy. The FBI is here for you. We'll be ready to welcome you back to work as soon as you are ready. We could really use that insightful mind of yours, so we hope to see you back in our ranks soon. So, FBI, not the Control Bureau. A critical look at a broken system by J.R. Moreau. And yes, in the fictional reality, Saga's daughter unfortunately drowned in the lake. Okay, I guess maybe having a flower in the sink makes sense.
Addressed to me. From years ago.
It's easier to
Wick was right.
water it.
The horror story is changing reality, not just people's memories. This card has Mom's handwriting.
A little bird told me that it's your birthday, so be sure to give yourself some special treatment. I love you, Logan. Grandma F. So that would be Freya, right? The name was Freya. Was it Freya? Frida? Freya? But it is addressed to Logan. Saga Anderson, 6 Watery Lighthouse Trailer, Parkway, Unit 2. Make check payable to Washington Power Company. Amount due on or before February 22nd, 2018. We established that it is 2023 right now, right? Why would you need to pay for your power bills if you are not living here? Can you not stop your account? Like, you don't need electricity, nobody lives here.
Everything here reminds me of Logan. This could be her room.
This is her room.
Too real. Too personal.
So these are Thor and Odin. So I recognize mostly because of the moonshine. Then on the right, that looks like a deer fest, I would say. But also the coffee mug, that's Coffee World, right? And one of the attractions, maybe like not a percolator, but another one. Espresso Express? Maybe. And in the center, we probably have Logan and Saga enjoying some video games. Night Springs, Old Gods of Asgard. Keep on shining, little rock star. Your proud that was horrible. Your proud great granddad and great grand uncle. And that was a tongue twister for sure, but am I supposed to think that this is Odin and this is Thor? Who's the third guy? We do have some Night Springs, and okay, the person in the red suit was not Saga. No, sorry, the person in the blue suit is not Saga because Saga is in a red suit. She's living in an FBI machine, an FBI car. So we have Logan in a green dress. They have a cat. Who is the person in the blue one? Saga's husband. So I would assume then when Logan drowned, maybe Saga and husband separated. That would make sense.
My newfound relatives. Cozy with the cult of the tree. And that's the clicker. In the hands of the cult, just like the page promised. Kalevala Knights. That's the motorcycle club the Koskela brothers are in. I'll take Odin and Tor up on their offer and visit their nursing home. Right after I find this biker workshop.
Local girl drowns.
No. It's not true. It's just a fucking story. It's not true. Logan's back home. She's fine. Fuck. She's at school. David. I'm in the story and it's coming true.
Only here, for now.
Wake said Scratch would try and hurt me with the horror story. that there's still time to stop this. That he can stop this with a clicker.
Hey, this is David. Leave a message.
David? Is Logan okay? Call me back as soon...
One of the deputies.
Mulligan? What the fuck? Hey! Stay where you are! Mulligan is a cultist? What the fuck is going on here?
Nothing that I like. Nothing. Nothing joyous. Always bleak. Always dread. Logan's drawing found in the trailer. Yeah. These drawings look like those guys I met outside, Thor and Odin. Utility bill addressed to me. The bill is in my name, dated February 22nd, 2018.
No. Logan's not dead.
There are 2 cards. She scratched it. Okay. I don't recognize the card, but that's definitely Mom's handwriting. In the story, I took a leave of absence from the bureau. Looks like it was a present. Very close. Thor and Odin are clearly friendly with the Cult of the Tree, not conclusively members. What do we have? We have 1 flare, we do have plenty of batteries, a number of crossbow bolts. We replenished the amount of shotgun shells.
Thornton too? God damn it. And now they're all taken?
Don't do that to me. I did not like that. I did not like that. Pretty convinced that they are leading me towards the Koskela brothers. Kalevala Knights, please. Stop
That Logan wasn't real. Don't
doing that.
The cult has the clicker. Get it? Fix this.
Probably should have taken both flares. Not feeling confident with just 1 flare. It's getting stale, but it still gets me because it's the screamer.
This is the workshop from the photo with the cultists. This is where they had the clicker, if it's still here. I need to find it.
Just as long as you stop scaring the crap out of me.
The photo proved the cult had the clicker. Tor and Odin were in it too. Worth following up on later.
The photo was taken at the Kalevala Knights motorcycle club. Are they involved in the cult? More importantly, is the clicker still there? That means the clicker could be here. I need to be careful. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And if it is broke, fix the one who broke it. Bright Falls 81st DFS. Okay, I do not like this separate room. I think that's where we need to head. Some decent amount of shotgun shells. Handgun ammo. Always nice to have. Yeah, well, that's crap, but whatever. I'll take it. Another script page. Deputies make a grave mistake.
Hey, stop right there. The shape stumbled out of the dark toward Deputy Mulligan. Thornton was doubled over, coughing. A chunk of cold pastrami caught in his throat. Bring it, fucker! Mulligan fired. Thornton hacked the pastrami out of his windpipe, opened fire with his partner. The monster fell. They kept shooting. The thrill of domination. This was the cult of the tree. Not one tree. A forest. Secret knowledge in a deer mask. The last line of defense. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Bright Falls' fucking finest. They crept over, pulling out their flashlights. The horror. This is Monica from the tackle shop. An innocent woman. Thornton's pastrami came back up.
Secret knowledge in a deer mask. The last line of defense. Last line of defense. Defense of what? Are they working against the scratch, maybe? I mean, they had the clicker, and they did not give it towards scratch, right? And that would maybe explain why we have a cult of the tree and a cult of the ward. So the cult of the ward was probably working for scratch, and then the cult of the tree was trying to prevent scratch from coming to power. Could that be what's going on here? Oh, the symbols are everywhere.
Poor thing.
Why do you have... What is this thing? Was that supposed to be maybe some kind of attraction ride thing? But they just shoved a Christmas tree over there inside? Let's start with the oldest ones. Stash the stashes. I've seen some of you place our stashes in the open. Please don't do that, you rascals. From Ilmo to Kalevala Knights. Stashes. Unless they mean some separate stashes. But could be that the cult of the tree is, let's say, overlaps with Kalevala Knights. And then Ilma and Yako kinda run it. This is your final warning to stop taking the OOP out of the assembly hall. You want to get drunk in the workshop, fine, but the OOP is for ritual use only. You idiots are worse than my kids. They use the word OOP. Like, is it the object of power or something else? Hi, Uncle Ilmo. Hope you are well. Charlie and I still haven't received our paychecks from last month's Coffee World promo work. Are you sure you sent them? Could you double check? Maybe they slipped through the cracks. Also, Charlene wanted me to tell you that her suit still smells weird. Charlie. The DFS floats are eating up our space. Try to keep things neat and tidy around the workshop, okay? I can't find my tools. I can't even find my left hand, even though it's attached to me. But I will find my boot up somebody's ass if you all keep making a mess. Ilmo. Sauna night. Hello, fellas. I suggest we start a regular sauna night now that the old piece is working again. Why did you write suggest with a capital? Anyway, what's the best time for it? How about a classic Saturday night session? I'll bring the sausage and mustard, but bring your own booze. Not everyone enjoys frying themselves to death, Ilmo. And who would pick mustard over ketchup? Ilmo, ignore Fred, he doesn't have what it takes. And he's wrong about the ketchup too. It's obviously chili mayo, or nothing. Thanks everyone for your valuable input. I am assuming that means Saturday sauna night is on. Sauna is good for the body and good for the soul. You may not like it, but it likes you. And all condiments are welcome, of course. Hey Ilmo, I can't find the new door lock combination. Look inside the smiley coffee cup doesn't help me. Yako. And we also have something for our... Yeah, the clicker could be the object of power. That would make sense. When in doubt, throttle it out.
Locked. They must be in there. There has to be a way to get this lock open.
Well, we do need to look inside the smelly coffee cup. I mean, that feels like a smelly coffee cup. Oh, maybe smiley coffee cup. Wait a second. Okay, so two triangles messing with each other, then slightly turning, then an elevator buttons. Let's see, which one was it? Neither of these, so maybe the other way around. No, this one, yeah.
This is the cult's hideout. Their headquarters, even?
Well, perhaps the Kalevala Knights, not the cult, or it's all in the same. It's one and the same. Two full stacks of bolts, by the way. Shoebox. And I can start doing that. So that can go away.
There's a basement.
Yes, there is.
The cult is leaving supplies around for themselves.
Oh, am I gonna get actually the map of all the supplies?
This will be handy.
Yes, it will be. Yeah, I don't think I have one by the in the downtown, but I do believe that I have in the northeast, both of them. I believe I have two in the coffee world. I believe I have found one nearby the White House, but not inside the White House, because I do not have a key over there. Behind the workshop, none. And the one marked at the trailer park, oof, it feels like it might be in a flooded area. What about Bright Falls? Yeah, two around police station. I don't think I have access to them. As well as the one on the pier, but across the lodge place. Should probably have access to it.
That's it.
I don't have access to rental cabins. That's nearby the murder site. No, it's behind the murder site. Did I have access there? The one on the beach, yes. The one in the flooded area, yes. And in the creek, yes. Okay. I've marked the map like you asked. That's all the stashes by our last count, locked and loaded and ready to go. That light switch you found washed up at the lake is not junk, it's important. Trust me on this. From now on, whenever we catch a target, we are gonna cut out its heart, stick this thing inside and flick it. I know it sounds weird, but just trust me, it'll be like a ritual. This is gonna work. Right, so they were repeating this thing in the same way that Alan did with the Dark Presence itself. But why were they doing that? Did someone instruct them to do that?
The Nightingale ritual wasn't completed.
I'm not trying to play the blame game, but we cannot let random tourists walk right into one of our rituals. We were stopped before we got to use the clicker. Hell, the lights weren't even set up yet. It's unacceptable. So let's look at the learnings. We need to be faster with our setups. We need to be 100% positive someone is on lookout duty. Communication, communication, communication. Slip-ups like this are why we have FBI agents snooping around, which is not great. I'm only being harsh about this because I know we can do better.
The cult isn't well organized. People aren't following orders.
Well, of course I mean, don't get it wrong, but they're just people from the small town, right? From, like, I mean, come on. Complacency in these places is probably to be expected. I mean, people are like close-knit. They feel lax. Maybe they don't feel the weight of responsibility on their shoulders. And to whoever has been sabotaging lake house equipment, lake house, stop it. If you're looking for ways to help the cult, this is not it. Unless bringing the feds down on us is what you consider helpful, in which case you can go away. Stay away from the FBC, and if you see them poking around again, report it to the Grandmaster. Who the hell is Grandmaster? And Lake House, yes, they called the thing further down to the south, the Lake House. Is this the one that we are talking about? Right. So maybe someone did damage the FBC's equipment, so FBC came back, and there was Ilma to maybe make sure that everything is hunky-dory.
This is the cult's process. Their ritual.
Surround the target, subdue them, use hammer or other blunt objects, restrain them, carve out their heart, recite the words, put the clicker into their chest, Flick the switch twice to make sure it works. Remember, floodlights on tripods. We need to see what we are doing. Always work in pairs. Oh boy. So cultist note admonishing members sabotaging FBC equipment. Oh wait, you don't even need to put it on this particular one? You can put it just on the main one? Because I thought it's gonna be like a different subject. But okay. Seems our cultists aren't totally aligned here. Don't sound like the true believer types. Steps of the ritual. The steps of the ritual are listed here, consistent with what we found at Nightingale's murder site. No mention of writing in cult's ritual steps. Writing related but not part of cult ritual. Story manipulating the cult. Scratch involved. Note about ritual being interrupted. Because the ritual was interrupted, right? The cultists knew the clicker had power. They found it at the lake. That pretty much confirms it, I believe. Yeah. Now, I believe we will find so much more interesting stuff down there.
This is one weird cult.
We are the cult of the tree. We watch in the night. I see it now. This is our mission. Make the woods scary again. It's a tree. A spruce tree. Keep them out, keep them safe. To get by a forest cult of the tree. What is this symbol? Federal Bureau of Control. Confidential.
Rose. She's that waitress from the diner.
Rose Marigold observations. Leaves home in car, arrives at Oh Dear Diner, opens a restaurant, spills a cup of coffee, stares at coffee puddle and seems suddenly delighted, begins talking animatedly to the puddle. Observer, not in diner, did not hear her. Goes on break, back from break, ate a sandwich and wrote in a notebook, couldn't see text. Stares at ceiling fan for approximately 50 seconds, smiling. Leaves Oh Dear Diner on foot. Stops at pier and writes a notebook. Stares at clouds and becomes upset. Shaking her head and speaking up at the sky, not close enough to hear. Leaves pier. Arrives at car, enters. Arrives home, watches TV. Cooks dinner, macaroni and cheese, watches TV while eating. Goes to bed, reads The Sudden Stop. Turns off light. Intermittent surveillance of the paracriminal group known as the Cult of the Three shows that their operation is limited to a small area of Washington state. The group is reported to be made up of dedicated individuals equipped with only common tools. Overall level of organization is low. Overall comprehension of is low. Or perhaps comprehension of like the place of power or the darkness in general. Our assessment yielded a category orange risk status. That does not sound harmless. Further inquiry should be made as to the exact details and sources of their knowledge regarding supernatural elements. Investigation unit recommends the count of the tree be kept under permanent surveillance with preparations made for the group's arrest and seizure of assets. See file for full report and recommended action. Summary and full report to be forwarded to Dr. Marmont and Dr. Marmont and the Cauldron Lake at the Cauldron Lake research site as both operate in a shared area. Well, they're both Dr. Marmont relatives, partners. Addendum. Recommended action downgraded to continued intermittent surveillance. No arrest due to prioritization of resources. You were right. These sneaky people are watching us, and our level of organization is fine. They don't know what they're talking about. Oh no, baby boy. They are correct on that. I would agree with them. That feels so far. Okay. Drug-fueled scribbles on the origin of the cult triangle symbol. This would almost be funny if they weren't killing people. Now, we did find quite a lot of stuff over here.
A fuse could come in handy.
And before I go downstairs, I would like to actually rewrite my saves. And I would like to wrap it up around here. I believe the basement could be some sort of a big reveal, some sort of big step further in our current investigation. I am already pleased that we are cracking on the cult of the tree, that we are discovering their origin, how they operate, their members. That feels like a very, very decent progress right there. And with that, I would like to say thank you for staying with me. I hope you enjoy my company and my gameplay. And if that is the case, then please leave me a like and subscribe to the channel, or otherwise let me know down in the comments what I can improve for you. I hope to see you next time. Have a nice day out there, and bye.